Sir William Seo.
You're a wonderful chairman. That was a wonderful chairman for seeing the light in the backbenches back here. Mr. Chairman, I said earlier that the minister driving this bill is a minister that has lost a lot of credibility in the eyes of the community, particularly in the eyes of the grey power community, because it is the grey power community, sir, that spend considerable time being part of communities, considerable time participating and engaging with their local government. And I would say many of the grey power communities who are supporters of the national government will now be saying this bill should be called "It is time to change the candidate in Epsom." That's the name that bill should be given. I also say, sir, that this bill here, and many of my colleagues have said so, this is really a bill that is designed to enable the privatisation of the water assets. And so why don't, if the minister is so keen on promoting transparency and accountability, why does this government not be transparent and just name the bill, "It is time to sell our water assets"?
That's right.
Heck, it is time to sell all of our assets. And while we're at it, why don't we just sell New Zealand as well? We've done that recently with the Hobbits film, so why don't we go all the way, sir? But those are the names that come to mind because of the way that this bill has been rushed in this House, because of the way that the clauses of this bill are designed to gut local government. And while I'm at it, sir, we also should give this bill a name such as removing community outcomes from our communities. Let's be open and be transparent, because that's what this bill is designed. It removes the right of ratepayers to determine and identify their own outcomes, and we give the power to the local authority to make those outcomes for the community. That's not right. That's not right, sir. But that's what this bill will do. And I have a suspicion that ratepayers, grey power in particular, up and down this country, will be listening with interest as to whether the government does take a step back and take seriously their word, their supposed word about transparency and accountability. This does nothing about transparency and accountability. It closes shop for the few that are now being given power to make decisions on behalf of the community. The other thing, sir, is it also removes the right of ratepayers to be engaged in the consultative process from the beginning to the end. Let's be open and be transparent for all New Zealanders and name this bill the removal of the community participation in the consultative process. Let's just be open about that and declare that once and for all, because, well, it is a bit long, but nevertheless, look, it's being open and being transparent. Isn't that what this minister has been talking about? But it is removing, sir, the right of ratepayers to participate in the consultative process. The other thing, sir, is simply handing over the right to local authorities to determine outcomes, to determine when ratepayers can participate in the consultative process, does not make it right and does not make local authority the community. The community are the ratepayers. Councils are elected representatives and can be part of the community, but they are not the sole community. The community are grey power. The community are ratepayer associations. The community, sir, are Manukau, Auckland region, Waitakere, Porirua, where my friend Chris Whawhoi is fighting tooth and nail to keep this government out there comes this Saturday.
That's right.
And I would say those are the real communities, sir. Those are the real communities. And this bill, this minister, this government has no desire to allow the participation of the wider community. That's why Chris Whawhoi would not agree with this bill. Chris Whawhoi would say that We should be open and transparent and simply call this bill what it is. It is the for sale of assets. It is the for sale of New Zealand.